Hello and welcome to my playthrough of the Darkest Dungeon. I've been playing this for a while before I actually got around to doing any recording, so I've already got quite a lot of level 6 characters, but I've also got some level 3 ones down at the bottom here who've just been coming through trying to get them leveled up to the point where they can finish off these last couple of bosses because everybody else leveled up too fast and can't do them anymore. I have just done another level 3 run with, who was that with? 3 of these. It must be one of these as one of the bottom ones as well. But they all picked up weird diseases from the wheel, so I've sent them all in for a bit of R&R to fix that up. I've got a event going on at the moment with some boosts to wheeled missions, so I think we're going to do this one down here. And having had a look at the characters at the bottom, again, still trying to level the level 3 ones up to the point where they're worth taking against the bosses. So the traditional Hellion, Leper, Houndmaster, Vestal set seems to work quite well, I think. Let's just check if I've not used these characters as much, even though they're already up to level 3. So I'm just going to make sure they've got all the skills I want them to have. Basically, stabby, stab at the back, stab in the middle, and stun. That looks pretty good. Stabby, stabby. Let's have that one. I don't tend to use these ones very often. I mostly just use the lepers to hit things, and that seems to work quite well. And a heal in case everything goes wrong. Bite one, bite everyone, heal self. That's not going to work because he's not at the front. I don't have anyone who will take advantage of a mark, I don't think. No, so there's no. Well, I suppose you could mark from self. Oh, I'll leave it on because none of the others are particularly worth having. And Vestal, not going to have that. Judgment seems to work quite well. This is actually a Vestal I pulled in at level 2 from the stagecoach, and she came with without any skills, so she's only actually got the ones that I use. So, well, yeah, that's fine. All looks good. Let's check out the skill levels. Yep. Okay, hang on, what's this fourth one? Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, sure. And yep, that looks okay. No, not that one. That one. Yeah, I can afford that. I've just done a antiquarian mission, so I've got plenty of money knocking around at the moment. And I haven't tried to gear up any of the level 6 guys recently, so that haven't sunk all my money in there. It also helps that I've managed to completely upgrade the blacksmith in the guild, so everything's as cheap as it gets. So, trinkets, let's not forget those. Pull everything back. Character. So we've got a Hellion. I like this one because I always have the torch up high, much the same as you, and accuracy is always nice. Health would be good. I've got Vestal though, probably don't need that. Let's have some bleed skills in there. Next up, Leper even. Healing is nice. Prot and dodge and stress, or dodge and... let's have that one. What are these? Unholy. No, there's no unholy in the Weald. Ah, this would work well with the marks from the Houndmaster. Let's give that a shot. Houndmaster, got some good ones here. Yeah, better bleed, less heals, but again, I think the Vestal's probably going to do enough healing that's okay. And 12 dodge, a bit less damage. That's a shame, but never mind. Oop, no, not that one. Stand a couple for the Vestal. Oh, and that's the antiquarian medallion I was talking about before. That well, it's the only one I've seen, but I suppose it's about all that's useful for an antiquarian, a boost for healing. So that's everyone. Oh, let's see if I can get any disease removing abilities for camping. I don't think I can with these characters, but it's worth checking. Wound care and because, as I said earlier, Grace has got some weird diseases that'd be nice to get rid of. No. No, nothing useful in there. Let's make sure everyone's... yeah, everyone... okay, now everyone's got encouraged. That's quite a useful one to have if they're all getting a bit stressed out. Bark, done to trinkets, provision. So this is a medium. I'm doing a disinfect the corpses type thing. So I've got some of those, some shovels, some food. That's pretty good. A couple of those because are in the wheel. One of those. Got shovels, torches. I seem to always go a bit over the top with the torches, but it's nice to not have to worry about it too much. I'm not going to bother with any anti-venom or bandages because I think the Vestal can probably keep up with the healing. That said, my last run had an occultist doing the healing and he really couldn't keep up with the healing. I nearly lost one of them. But let's hope this one goes a bit better. Whiskey. See if that affects my play. Oh joy. That's going to be a lot of backtracking. Oh, there's one quest location. Let's go towards the quest location first, and I'll camp on the way back. And yeah, glad I brought lots of torches. Let's see how this goes. Oh, and I apologise for all the noise my chair makes. Probably need some oiling. I'll come back to that one. I only brought one key, so I don't want to use it up too soon. I might find a better chest, or perhaps even a secret room. Well, I'm starting to wonder if the secret rooms only really happen with no, I don't have an antiquarian. If the secret rooms only happen on level 5 missions, because I don't remember seeing any for quite a long time. I'm not sure. Most of my shovel's gone already. Fight? Yeah, no fight. Ah, there, the battle. Well, it seemed a bit quiet. Let's have a bit more torch. That'll do. And a replacement for one of those torches. Let's just use that. Surprise! No surprise. Oh, there's another disease. I think she's trying to work on the full set. What was it we discovered? 3 diseases was the maximum? Alright. Well, that one does stress. These two are just doing damage and pumping them full of diseases. That was a bit less damage than I hoped. I quite like putting a bleed on everything at the start with the Houndmaster. It feels like the right thing to do, even though it's not a very serious bleed. It just gets them all going. That's a definite kill if it hits. That's a maybe kill if it hits. Let's roll the dice. Okay, let's. That was unnice. Oh, actually, no, that worked out quite well. So it's got plenty of health. So let's try sticking a mark on that one. So I've got 2 characters that will work with a mark because I gave the leper the wolf's tassel. So some nice dodging. Let's see how that goes. Physician, heal thyself. It's interesting. Heal 6 to 8. The trinkets must work. Stabby. More stabby. 16. Is 16 good for a leper? I'm not really sure anymore. As usual, all the stress goes to the same. And the stun for the healer. Great. Just what I needed. Well, let's just finish this off and yeah, okay, crit now. Great. Keep all the stuff.
The light, the promise of safety.
I'm doing all the scouting. Has someone got a wield? There we go. That's probably why. I know Warren's. It's quite a good character to bring. I have to admit, I'm not very good at thinking about which characters to bring to which area. I never remember to think, oh yes, this one's a wheels grounder, I should take them. Ooh, another key. That'll be handy for the way back. And herbs. 4, great.
This stuff is only the first test.
Happily, nobody seems to have one of those annoying traits where they just go around opening everything, although I accept that. Having said that, they're now probably going to start. Oh, well, so much for 90%.
Carelessness will find no clemency.
Anything
in
here?
this
No, another
place.
empty room. It's been a very quiet dungeon so far. Famous last words. Yeah. Diggy tree. Well, that's all my shovels gone.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Let's hope the other way is a bit
You
clearer.
require only the strength to follow it.
Will this one shot? Might one shot. Might not. Yeah, let's try Judgment. That'll do a partial self-heal as well. And I can now do the... Hopefully I'll get to go first. No. Okay, won't get to go first. But it's a dodge, so it doesn't matter. And for now I can hopefully harry that one to death. Yeah, there we go. Lovely.
Destroy them all.
Oh dear. Rearrangement, great. Well, it's not too bad. Leper's going to be a bit useless, but the rest of them are okay. Left the Vestal at the back, which is nice. Oh, I can only harry from here. Oh, and do that. It's probably going to do more damage actually, because now the leper will do a bit more, and the harry wouldn't have done much at all to the to either of the units. Good dodging. Can I heal that? Probably. Yeah. Perfect. Kill plus, as they say. Let's have a party heal at this point. Just keep everyone topped up. It's not a particularly scary fight, but those party heals are a bit pathetic. Let's try again then, I suppose. What is going on with the speeds here? I think time to move him back a bit. And on the chop. 21's not bad. Problem is, I've played so many different levels recently. That's not good. So many different levels of character, I've lost track of whether a 21 is good for a leper or not. 10 doesn't feel very good for a healer, but again, that might be due to having got used to the occultist and his crazy hijinks. It's still marked, so it's 90%, that's good. 1527.
Monsters.
Or alternatively 40. Good.
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I think exorbitant exsanguination is a virtue, at least for the monsters. Yeah, let's not go that way. I've run out of shovels. Discretion, yada yada, valor, etc., etc. See how far we can walk before the torches go out. I know there's a small chance of picking up some wandering monsters en route, but I still think when wandering back this far it's not really worth keeping all the torches lit. It's just a... Well, I say a waste of torches. I've got 11 of the things and I'm probably halfway through the dungeon, but... you know, Yorkshire born son of a Scot and all that. As I said, it's not going down that quickly anyway. Yeah, can manage that. I always think the leper looks like he's got really short legs when he's walking. I think it's because they're mostly hidden under his tunic, but somehow it just looks like he's, well, I don't know, short legs. Hurrah! None of which will fit.
Staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, great. I never want to throw away the dog biscuits, but I never use them. I've upgraded everything enough already, I think. Well, that's not quite true, there's a few left, but Most of the important upgrades are done. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm halfway. I'll do one more battle and then camp for the night. Didn't bring any bandages. Let's have a torch, radiant. That's good. Oh, that's going to be fun. At least they're surprised. Warm them up with a quick harry. Good, full set of bleeds. Oh, I forgot to reset the order. Bugger. I meant to Iron Swan the frothing madman at the back. Let's bleed the enchantress instead. And finish her off. Oh, okay. It's not just Al who always misses with those. No, not you. You. So lower stun skill. There's no lower accuracy. I think it must just be the Vestal's a bit rubbish and Judgment's a bit rubbish. 95% accuracy. Base accuracy. Minus 15. Oh, right. Yeah. Rabies and fits, bad combination. She's not going to hit anything. Let's stick with the healing. Smacky smacky. There's not much else for a leopard to do, really. Nice. Now I can get to that lunatic with the Hellion. Some good dodging going on here. I approve of this. No. How many turns does this guy get? I'm starting to worry about that vestigial. He's probably not going to hit anything, but. Oh, spoke too soon. Nice. Let's take rush 4 to 7. Okay, let's put a mark on that one instead. So I've got two guys who can more or less take advantage of the mark. Yeah, actually that's made a big difference. Instead of being 8 to 15, it's 13 to 24. That, I think, is actually worth doing. It's nice having the two of them next to each other so I can compare like this, actually. Yeah, sure. Kill. Not quite as much kill as I was expecting, but you know, I'll do. And no, it's not quite finishing. Especially not rolling like that. 4 damage, 7 health. Bring it back up again. Someone else can finish that guy off. Like, oh, not like so. Bloody hell. Like so. There we go. I don't seem to have as much of a problem with the leper's accuracy as Al does. Maybe my lepers are just better, I don't know. Alright, sod the dog biscuits. There we go. I'll take some worry stones. And don't need that many torches. Let's take that as well. Okay. Carry on. These tend to be safe, I think. Let's find out. Ooh. Another antiquarian doohickey. That could be quite good. Make it a bit tougher. In fact, I've already got at least one of these, so let's take this one instead. Apparently it's uncommon. Okay. That's probably why I've not got one yet. No point in lighting a torch because I'm about to camp. Actually, oh, that's a cute. Ah, there we go. That's the end of the quest. That was an easy one. Well, I'll go another room before I camp, just because I might as well let the torch burn down a bit. No point in wasting those. And if there's no battles, it's not really it's not exactly dangerous. Helps the stress a little bit. Run out of shovels. Won't do that. Although, you know, treasure might be worth it. And ooh, matron.
A moment of respite.
Nom 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 nom.
Oneself against the coming horrors.
Was that all my food? Oh no, it wasn't all my food. I've got loads down here. Okay, so we're not having any problems with the fights. I do want to de-stress my Vestal a bit, because that way I'll actually be able to Yeah. That way I'll actually be able to use her again in the next time I go out. Same goes to the Hellion to some extent. 6 time left. Well, could have done that, I suppose. No, it's not a good one. Accuracy and crit, always nice. Should have done the. Ooh, that's a nice one. Should have seen that earlier. Oh well. Never mind. Right, I don't have a guard against overnight attacks, so let's just cross fingers. Worst case, we get some more treasure, I suppose.
As the light gains purchase,
Best case, we don't.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ooh, another treasure run. Right. Shame there isn't a shop halfway around where you can restock with shovels and whatnot. Let's not do Al's trick of missing the traps. Okay, 3 more shovels would have been nice. It's a good thing I didn't come this way first. I might have used them all up. Massive stress damage on the way up the other side. Ooh, humans. Exchange. And I've still forgotten to rearrange the bloody characters. Oh well. These guys do quite a lot of damage, so I'm quite happy to try and get rid of this one first. There's only 3 of them, but I think it's still worth doing a Harry first, just to get them suffering a bit. So he's dead. That's not great, that's why I wanted to kill him. Wish I brought an antiquarian now. O physician, heal thyself. Ooh, 24, that'll do. That's almost a cultist. Oof. On the plus side, we're in the right order again now. Well, not much choice here, let's just hit him. Nice warm. Resist is good. Well, he's dead. He's not. He's generally beating the crap out of everyone. 10 and no prot. I think I should be able to get rid of that with the Iron Swan. So I could use the Hound's Rush on this guy at the front, or I could do it the other way around. If I use the Hound's Rush on him, it's probably not going to kill him though. I think the Iron Swan does more damage. Let's try this. Oh, but he's got bleed. 2 damage, I said. You mean you're actually 8? Yeah, 8 plus 2 is guaranteed kill, especially if he does that. Now I have to go back to beating on this guy. Alright, that works too. I sort of wish this character had one of the heals, then I'd be able to do something a bit more useful with her, but I guess finish him off with the bleed attack. There we go. That's quite a lot of stuff.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, that one. That one. Okay. We are in the right order. The one time I've remembered to check, we're already in the right order. Ooh, more food. Don't know why I use the front person for this sort of thing. Just habit, I guess, when I don't click. There we go.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
None. Getting a feeling of deja vu here. I think I've had this fight already. Might have been earlier today. Let's get rid of the stress dealers first. This probably isn't going to be fatal, although I've got the oh no, that was you who got the plus crit. 10% chance crit. Probably not going to be fatal, but you know. Oh, perfect 20. Natural 20 even. Let's try and probably not going to be so lucky. It's definitely not so lucky. But if they'll keep dodging, I don't mind. I think this is a party heal. Divine Comfort party heal, that's the one. Smack you out front because you're a leper and that's what lepers do. Spooky, spooky, it's okay, I healed all of that earlier. Let's see if... Oh. My Vestal seems to have zeroed her pointy stick. Now there's a good chance of a fatality here. Let's try and hit this time. There we go. Spot on. And again, smack the guy at the front with the leper. And the Hellion. Oh dear. Oh, good dodge. Those are the ones that traditionally do about 20 something damage. Yeah, let's try that again. Nice big target. Much easier to hit. And hit the guy with 23. That's pretty good. And finish him with the dog. Nice. I never use those. Do use those. That is the least valuable gemstone in the game. Let's ditch it. Key.
Glittering gold, trinkets
Do I want those?
paid for in blood.
I've got plenty of food. Let's do that. Next time I can ditch the herbs, which is what I was originally thinking of, but is that quest location? That's all the way up here. Okay, so I can bail out of this room if it all gets a bit too scary, but I don't think I'm going to need to. It's going quite well so far. Indeed, better than a trap. Worse than a big pile of money to roll around. Oh, spiders. This shouldn't take long. Even at, what are we on, level 3? Spiders aren't too bad. I think spitters are worse than webbers because of the blight chance, so let's go for this one first.
Back to the pit.
That said, with three spiders and a full turn of surprise, I should be able to kill them all. Easily.
With impunity.
Okay, let's get rid of that. Still got plenty of food, as I said, so yeah.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I like getting bleeds on the guys at the front because they have buttloads of prot and they take forever to kill. But the ones at the back tend to just spray crap everywhere and they're just really annoying to deal with. Or I could try and stun the guys at the front because they're the ones who do most of the damage and they've got reasonably low stun resistances. 154% base, well, I don't know how the numbers work, but that suggests to me about a 75% chance. Let's give it a shot. I know it debuffs the Hellion a bit, but it might be worth it. We're all pretty healthy, let's smack one of these guys. And nice, 4 for 4. Yeah, so it's these marks, they cause the grabbers to do double damage or something unpleasant anyway. And it's all a bit vicious, so let's just try and stop that happening as much as possible. So if I rush this one, yeah, that's a guaranteed kill, assuming it hits, of course. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid mostly. If the Yorp will work again. He's got no stun buff, but this one has. I wonder what that's. Oh, he's had a second turn. That's why. Let's try it again. What's the worst that could happen? That basically. 3 to 7, 5 to 11. Yeah, let's continue trying to take these guys out. They're the ones who do the marking and they're sort of generally spreading the crap about, so 2? Oh, 1 over. Confirmation bias, I know, but it's always that 1 point left. Could do another Hound's Rush, I suppose. Stick another bleed on all 3 of them. So he's got 2 damage, so he's got 3 health left. Yeah, Hound's Rush should deal with that. So if I put... Oh, actually, no, that one's dead anyway. Because it's stunned, so I've got 2 rounds before it does anything. I don't know. Let's do that. Try and wipe everyone out in one go with the Hound. Okay, that's not going to happen. That didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. Let's do that. There we go. So that one's dead. That one's dead. It's just this one to worry about. I find that's acceptable. Of course, I've now debuffed my Hellion to the point where she's only doing 3 to 6 damage, which is a bit pathetic, but well done fitting the top end of the range. This could work. Yeah. Always nice to finish on a crit, even if it's usually a bit overkill.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It's a shame I can't use the salve on the corpse and then grab the crests. Just leave them sitting on the floor for a couple of minutes. 12 crests versus 250 gold. I think that's probably worth it. And I can just go eat the food, I suppose. There we go. Very little wasted. Book. Ta-da. There's a little bit more, wasn't there? Okay, 2 more battle and 2 more curios. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, it's a giant slime, everyone's favourite. I just think I should probably heal whatever this guy's called up a bit. Just in case, because this might be a long battle, depending on how that slime goes. I'm kind of torn. I want to take the slime out quickly before it multiplies, but I also want to take the Enchantress out before she stresses everybody out. So let's start off with that. Is that a decent bleed? 3 and 8. 8. There's 5 left. Gonna do maybe 2, 3. I'm not gonna add 3 to the bleed. Probably not gonna be fatal. Let's try and be sure of this. There we go. Bit overkill, but never mind. Oh, great. There goes some of my damage this turn. And my chance of stunning it, actually, come to think of it. That's a pain. Well, let's just wail away on it and hope it dies before it's sight of what's names. My playstyle does seem to mostly hinge around doing as much damage as... yeah, that one. Doing as much damage as quickly as possible. It usually works, to be honest. Let's bring this one down to killing range and then try and finish them off together. Maybe heal first, though. Do slimes bleed? Not very easily. Okay, they do bleed. Do they stun? Not really. 5 to 9, that's a good number. That's probably going to be fatal next time it has a go. Which means I can now try and chop this one. 12. 12? Oh, right. Yeah, 12 health. There we go. Okay, that works out nicely. Synchronized dying, always a fan. What's that? Blight Amulet. Got one of them already. Never use it. Let's have a look in those sacks. Sacks and packs. 50 gold. Joy. Loot. Ooh, that's a bit better. I've already got at least 1 bleed stone. But then torches are basically useless now. There aren't any more chests. So keys are also useless. Millions of them that I've got. So just take everything. And we're done. I think that was quite successful. Came out of it with probably no more stress than I went in with. Lots of crap to pick up. Most of it's food, of course. That wasn't a very valuable run money-wise, although I did get a lot of heirlooms. I suppose my last run with the antiquarian got enough money that it's not too serious. This one didn't really make a profit. Is that less than I spent on the characters before we came in? I'm not quite sure. It's certainly less than I spent on provisioning for the run, and given that the characters keep all the upgrades, I think that probably means it's worth it. I don't know why I watched all those go across. 60 crests is rather a lot. Hysterical blindness. Well, Grace can't hit anything with the with a thing that hits easily. Tetanus, right. Actually, don't care about that. Diseases. Okay, back to town. Oh, the wheel's still doing well. It's almost as if it's trying to encourage me to do a boss down there or something. How are my guys doing? I've got, a full set of level 4s now. So what I really need to do, possibly want to do now, is just run through with these 3 and one of the level 4 guys, just to get them bumped up into the next level. But having some level 4s means I can now go after the unstable flesh over here, which, based on the incohate flesh, isn't going to be too difficult. You just hit the weak spot for massive damage. And the sunken crew, which again, not too difficult, based on the level 1 equivalent. So we shall see. For now, how many diseases have we got left? What's Rebu? I ran out of names, so anyone who wants to have a character named after them, let me know. Or one person who watches this video and already has a highwayman named after him. Tetanus, we don't really care about tetanus because, oh no, tetanus is bad. It's rabies we don't care about. Tetanus probably worth curing. Grace has got everything. Let's get her cured. In fact, how did my other people do? Yep, got both the diseases there. Got 2 diseases there, 1 there. That looks pretty good. Over to the sanitarium. Have I got any more upgrades? No, I can't afford any more upgrades anyway. Busts, apparently. Let's get rid of that tetanus. And let's get rid of that everything. God, which of these is the worst? Accuracy. Accuracy I don't care about, because Vestal. Damage. No, don't care about it. That's the one that's bad. Let's get rid of that. And see what else happens. Rabies. We don't really care about rabies. Not too serious. Grumping in the guts. Nah. Not a big deal. I don't do that much healing when we're camping. I just do all of it in battle. I've probably got some quirks I want to get rid of. I can't think of any off the top of my head though. How's stress going? Oh yeah, he was being de-diseased last time. Let's de-stress this guy. Not there. Okay, did he go to the pub? No. But who's that? Oh, the town. That's interesting. I didn't know the town crier went and got pished. Apparently this guy only beats himself with a spoon or something, so let's do that. I don't care about 2 blocks of stress. Can I do any more upgrading of the stuff I picked up? Gambling and brothel, yeah, why not? Oh, can't do that one. And I've got to the point where I've basically upgraded everything I want to upgrade, so it's just anything else that's well, as I can afford it. Blimey. Okay, that was a lot. We'll have a lot of them next time. To be honest, the experienced recruits one is going to be significantly more useful. I've basically told myself I'm not going to employ anyone who's low, certainly no one who's lower than a level 2, and probably no one lower than a level 3, because it's just too bloody awkward trying to manage low-level characters in with a group of higher-level ones and get them up to a suitable level. As I've only got 3 spaces left on the roster, if I fill it up with level 0s or level 1s, then I'm going to want to go out and play with anyone. Those are upgraded. That's don't care. Right. Well, that seems like a good point to stop. So thank you for watching, and I hope seeing my playstyle was at least a little bit interesting.